the arena, I did shows at the Seattle Arena also, but that was 6,000. But the Coliseums, that's where I did Jimi Hendrix, they were more like 12,000. So so these bands then all were working for me, and then I met all the agents in L.A. and in New York and in London, and then the managers, obviously, and then the roadies are very important. There's always a key roadie that's in charge of everything, and you want to definitely be tight with the key roadie. Like Richard Cole is the key roadie for Led Zeppelin. Well, it takes a while. I did the first Led Zeppelin in Seattle, which was Jimmy Page, and then I did Led Zeppelin at Seattle Pop. And a lot of these bands I did 5 or 6 times. I didn't just do them once. So I had to build the band, so that you had to build the shows. You had to, like it's like building an act. The act has to go out and do like 6 dates, then 12 dates, then 18 dates. You just don't go and be a big shot in doing a couple dates. There's only one example I could use that did that, is Elton John. Elton John arrived. I was running a music publishing company in Los Angeles called Chartwell Music, and my boss was Jerry Princio. And Jerry had come back from London. We had signed a deal with Capitol Records for Donovan, and because I worked with Donovan also, and then I got along real well with Donovan's father, and Donovan and I, a little cute story with Donovan. I also put some of these artists on in colleges. I developed a college circuit before it was popular, because the colleges had a student union, and the student union had money, and so they'd put events on periodically for the school, for the college. And so I developed a deal there. So I put people on at the college in Corvallis, in Eugene, Portland, Pullman, Spokane, different colleges. And then I ventured into New Mexico. So for some reason or other, some college, and then colleges hear what I'm doing or hear from other student unions, and so this one college wanted Donovan. And I says, Donovan, you want to go down to New Mexico? He says, man, I'd love to. I've never been to New Mexico. It's like a dream to go there. And so we did that. We went to New Mexico, and we had the afternoon free. And so I says, what do you want to do? He says, maybe we should go to a movie. I said, you sure? You're bored? You don't want to go out and drive around, see the countryside? He says, no, I want to go see a movie. I said, what movie do you want to see? He says, I want to see Easy Rider. I says, really? I says, that's something I'd like to see. I didn't even know it was playing here. He says, yeah, it's playing about a mile away. My dad's already checked it out. I says, well, let's go. So we get in the theater, and we're watching the movie. It's getting, what happened, You got an animal out there? Don't run away now. Pay attention. Anyway, I'll let him do what he's got to do. So so at the end of the movie, the guys get shot. So there's the rednecks shoot them. They're bikers. Donovan got up and ran up the aisle and ran outside the theater. And of course his father had to follow, and then I had to follow. So we couldn't watch the rest of the movie. And he just didn't like that. He didn't like that whole concept.
Yeah.
So anyway, so then we went and I think had a couple beers somewhere, because most of the English guys like to have their beer, and they also like their scotch and whiskey. But the dad liked, most of the older guys liked the scotch and whiskey, but Donovan, he liked his beer. But he put on a great show, and then that Mellow Yellow song is so special, and all his material is really special.